Regan Slaymaker for International Boxing News, and I'm joined by the British lightweight champion, Gavin Gwynne. Gavin, how are you today, mate?
All good, but all good. All just done my training, just finished my training session. So rest of the day off now to chill out. My mother-in-law have cooked me a Sunday dinner, so I'm looking forward to that. But
I'm looking forward to my Easter dinner as well, mate, so that would be great.
yeah,
But no,
yeah,
so before we obviously fighting a huge rematch for yourself against Craig Woodruff
yeah,
on April 22. But before we get into that, we haven't actually spoken about the first fight in Bolton a few months back.
yeah.
Obviously, it was a while ago now, but how do you kind of look back on that fight?
Um, to be honest, with you, but I just didn't perform. I had an injury going into the fight, but nothing, nothing that I broke my hand. I did 2 weeks beforehand in sparring. Had a cortisone injection and then thought it'd be fine. That's just me being a bit naive. Thought I beat him with one hand. Still think I beat him with one hand, but um, two judges had a draw and one had in my favour. So yeah, really confident going into this fight now. This time round, everything is gone great. Like I've obviously this time round, I've took it serious. I've had decent sparring. I've been up sparring Harlem, Eubank. I've been up the Matchroom gym sparring up there. So took it serious this camp, like, and yeah, feeling really good, feeling really confident. But just gonna get this one out of the way. Really, I just can't wait to get it out of the way. And yeah,
Perfect, mate. How is the recovery from the broken hand been?
yeah, it was good. So I had my hand. They said operation would have took about 6 months to heal. Um, but he said he could have put my hand in cast for 12 weeks in a certain position and see how that went. So I went for that option because obviously timings and things like that. So I had my hand in a cast for 12 weeks. What a pain it was. I trained throughout it with just one hand. I could not do anything, so I just trained with one hand. But now it's perfect, firing on all cylinders with it. First couple of weeks without the cast on it was just building up the muscle around the area and things like that, and recovery. And yeah, now it's back to normal and even better, really, if I'm honest.
Perfect. Well, it's all good going into the rematch, and we'll get into.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
mentioned you're sparring with Harlem Eubank, and obviously you've done a few
yeah,
sessions down with Joe Cordina at the Tony
yeah, yeah.
Matchroom gym. How were the spars with Harlem, and how are the spars at the Matchroom gym going for you? How are they?
Yeah, really good. Big shout out to Joe for sorting that out. Inviting me up there, sorted sparring out for me. It was really good. I had some really good rounds in with some amateur boys, some pros, all different styles. And yeah, I had some really good rounds with Eubank. Obviously, he's a slippery operator, 10 times the fighter Craig is like so. And I had really good rounds with him. So yeah, I'm super confident going into this fight now. Yeah.
Perfect, mate. And obviously you said you kind of you're super confident. Is like are you expecting a stoppage in the rematch, or are you just expecting like a breezy unanimous decision, or are you going in there to make a statement?
Yeah, I'm going in here to make a statement this time. Obviously, the last time I only had one hand, so I really couldn't. I had him hurt a couple of times, so I just couldn't follow it up. In the back of my head, I was thinking, oh, if I let this go now, my hand is gonna. The pain I was in was excruciating. The pain, like it was really bad, so couldn't really let my hands go. So this time, I wanted to make a statement, and obviously on a big card, a Matchroom card, I want to impress them, and yeah, I just really want to make a statement, but first and foremost, I'm just going for that win. That's all I'm going for. I don't care if it comes by stoppage or it comes by points. I just going in there. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna do what I do and do best. Go to war.
Definitely, mate. I for one are looking forward to see that fight. It's an absolute cracker. And then obviously the last fight was in Bolton, which I think
Yeah,
was a
yeah,
little bit of a sour taste. Obviously, two Welsh guys fighting in Bolton. It was a bit, but now
yeah,
back in
yeah,
Wales, is it added motivation? Kind of that. Obviously, such a huge card, but also the fight in Wales as well.
yeah. definitely. Like, and I've sold stupid amount of tickets for this one. And obviously, like, I nearly all of Joe's fans are supporting me as well because obviously me and Joe had a good fight. So they respect me. Um, so we got a big crowd down here. Like, so it's going to be good. And I've been on this stage before. I've been on these big shows, so um, I'm not expecting anything different. So I'm used to it, sort of thing. I boxed in the motor point before as well, so I'm really looking forward to it. And I really can't wait for fight week. I hope that I just can't wait for next Monday to come and it'll be fight week. Yeah, I'm buzzing. Like, to be honest with you.
No, it'd be so good. And I don't know if I mentioned before, so your fight with Joe was on the second ever fight card I ever went to, and it's a
Yeah,
fight that really stuck with me. So no, it was a
yeah,
great fight.
yeah,
And obviously on to Joe Cordina as well. Obviously
yeah.
sharing the card with you. Do you think Joe's going to do the business on April 22nd?
Yeah, like the guy he's got. I watched it. His fight was off Barrett. I think he's made for Joe, but Joe's got to be switched on for 12 rounds. If he gets the stoppage, it'd be phenomenal. But I think he's tough. He's a come forward fighter, so I think that suits Joe. Obviously, being a southpaw, that makes it a little bit more trickier. But Joe's been there, been in with loads of southpaws through his amateur career. I'm not too sure if he fought any southpaws as a pro, but I was watching him up there, and it was his first couple of spars, and he was looking in great shape up there. Yeah, and I hope he does, and I hope he does come away with a win and the world title, because obviously these big shows then will be coming back to Wales constantly then, and we all get a chance to get on these big shows and showcase our talent. But
Definitely, and there's a lot of Welsh talent on the card as well, and
yeah,
in
yeah,
the depth of Welsh talent is growing all the time. I would like
yeah,
to also shout out to one of your stablemates, Jordan Withers, the Welsh Canelo, who's just signed
yeah,
management deal with Lee Eaton as well. Talk to me,
yeah.
how has Jordan been training in the gym as well?
Yeah, he's been training this morning. Train Jordan's one of them talented fighters that I think is going to go all the way. He just needs his work ethic like mine, sort of thing, and then he'd be unstoppable. Really, he's one of them talents. I've seen him box and spar so many different fighters and make him look average. He's a really good fighter. He's just like obviously he's had a tough couple of years, and put them behind him now, and push on to like area level title fights and British level title fights in the next few years. And I think he's going to be one who's going to be pushing on for world titles in the next 4 to 5 years. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, definitely one to watch.
Oh yeah,
Jordan
100%.
Withers, the Welsh Canelo. Gavin, that's all of my questions, mate. Thank you again for your time today, and best of luck
Thank you for having me
in
on.
the rematch. No problem, mate. Best of luck in the rematch on April 22nd.